Hello Cancerians, it's me Parker, welcome to my channel. This is your reading for the weeks of July 30th to August 12th. And you'll notice they're dated for 2 weeks out now. Just for the foreseeable future, I'm grouping the elements together and releasing them dated for 2 week stretches at a time for now. So Cancer, you will always be posted on Sundays starting today and again in 2 weeks and so forth. So let's just jump right in and see what the cards want to talk about for Cancerians. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. Messages for Cancer. What's coming through for Cancer today? I'm seeing a lot of like exciting cards coming through. Like, I don't know if you guys are worked up, like excited about something. I'm seeing like spicy cards, so we'll see what comes through. Cancer, messages for Cancer, please. Ooh, that's a lot. Messages for Cancer, please. I will take that because it did flip up. It was in that stack that flipped up earlier. So I was going to say I saw the Two of Swords. Oh, and this showed in the shuffle too, but I'm getting ahead of myself. And I was like, that is way too many cards. And then it flipped out with less cards. Okay. So this is funny because remember how I was saying in the shuffle that I'm seeing like excitable cards being wound up, or, you know, something to that effect. The cards that came out are like very still energies, very still. And then we have an excitable Page of Wands on the bottom. So the energy that's being worked through or worked with this reading is out on the table. It's very stationary, still energy. And there's like this excitable Page of Wands underlying. So it's like hiding beneath the surface, kind of wanting to break free, or it's like this energy is kind of brewing, or it's moving about in this energy. This is exciting. This is news as well. Underneath that, we have some pain and heartbreak. And a Six of Needles. So kind of trying to get over something painful, move past something painful, put it behind you. You or this person could be someone you're connected to as well. Someone's trying to move past some heartbreak here, some pain or distress. We have a Queen of Wands, which I saw. Yeah. So Three of Pentacles, and then we have Death, Scorpionic energy underneath that. That's a transition. So to me in this reading, someone is really trying to move past some emotions here, or some pain or strife of some kind. They're trying to work together with and get reconnected to being excited about life, feeling passionate again. That's totally what I'm getting from this reading. This is the energy of working together. And the Queen of Wands, Queen of Candles, is like a very vivacious, charismatic. Some of you might be struggling to reconnect to your creativity or creative side as well. kind of trying to find a spark again and move past something here. So the cards on the table, we have the Two of Swords, Two of Needles. That's a stagnant energy. It's like between two minds about something, or you're at odds with someone or something. It's kind of a still energy. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is like, and there's a lot of scorpionic energy coming through in this reading. This is scorpionic energy as well. We have the Tower coming out, and Death, and there was a King of Cups on the bottom too there. I'd be surprised if some of you don't have a Scorpio in your chart, or are dealing with someone who does, or Scorpio season potentially could be really highlighted coming up here in the fall. I just like got screamed at, like, mention Scorpio season. I'm like, okay. But scorpionic energy itself is very transformative, and that's what you or this person's trying to do, is they're trying to transmute some kind of pain. Or, like, this can be memories. It's the past. Can speak to childhood. I'm not so much getting childhood, but we'll see why this is coming out. And then the Tower. The Tower is, it's a Tower moment, which is like a big change with all the scorpionic energy going on. But when it comes out in the Nightmare deck, I do get that it's like a still tower, like a precipice tower, on the verge tower. Hasn't hit yet, because there's nothing striking it. It's just kind of looming. It's a looming tower. All this together is just feeling very still. And there's this like reminiscing or memories energy with the Six of Cups. So let's look at the Six of Cups first. What's being reminisced on or focused on here? What is the Six of Cups having to do with trying to release some kind of pain with the Three of Swords there? It's definitely speaking to memories. Could be doing a lot of reflecting in that tower. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please, for Cancer. Six of Cups, please, for Cancer. Yeah, okay, so confirmation. Moving past something, trying to utilize your fire, you or this person. Again, there could be a fire energy person or placement in the midst of this, like a Saggy moon or something. You or this person. Could be someone around you. Why is this? Whoa. Yeah, very, very stagnant energy. Yeah, very stagnant energy. So, very bound. This is still as well. When this sword comes out, it's like a prison of your own. Like, she's like encased within those swords. But it's mental energy. It's like ruminating on something. It's being in a kind of a prison of your own mental making, sort of. This is feeling like energy that came out in another reading a little while ago. If I can remember what reading it is, I will link it down below. Because it's feeling very much like this. Like it was like a looping, or somebody kept like looping back around to like issues from the past, or like things from the past, and they kept like obsessively focusing on it. The Devil. Hierophant. Somebody may, oh, this is an interesting message to come through. Somebody may not have followed through here on some sort of commitment or obligation that they had. That's just coming in really strong with this Hierophant energy, major for Taurus. This is like missed opportunities or not seeing something for what it is. It's also like that person is not seeing the silver lining or whatever is in this cup. They're much too focused on this. And with this kind of stagnant, non-moving energy, and this suggests ruminating on the past, this to me is just speaking of all this stillness, this stagnancy, which would suggest that it's been going on for far too long. Or there's no growth because of the focus on this. But this can be opportunities, missed opportunities. It can also be rejection as well. So let's see why so stagnant here. What deck? And we know kind of what that looks like. Is that Queen of Wands again? We know kind of what that looks like because of that Three of Swords. I mean, it is painful. It's that Eight of Swords to confirm. Looking back on the past, painful memories. For some of you, it's how you acted in the past. A missed opportunity or how you didn't fulfill, like I said, some sort of obligation. Or how somebody around you didn't. Tell me about the Six of Cups and that stagnant Eight of Swords, please. The Moon and the Sun. Interesting. Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. The High Priestess. Missed opportunities. Some of you, it's with that Queen of Wands, it's coming out about how you acted or how someone else acted. For some of you, something came to light. Could have been recently, but it could have to do with something in the past. Even all the way back to childhood. There's kind of a lot of energies that are coming out with this. For some of you, it's secrets. Whether that's you or someone else, whether you're finding out and something here is being illuminated about the past. I did see a High Priestess, and with the Moon and the High Priestess, that is quite secretive energy, but this is just things going on behind the scenes, right? So it's kind of speaking to all of those ways that this is playing out. For those where you're just trying to recapture and move past some pain here, this is deep in your emotions. It's like kind of taking over because it's so ingrained, you know what I mean? Like going over those events, or it's deep within oneself, behind the scenes, under the surface. For others of you, yeah, something's coming to light here about a surface or a secret. Something's being illuminated here. The Moon, things unseen, deep things too. Yeah, interesting. A King of Swords brings truth, is a truth speaker and seeker, master of communication and thought as well. Knight of Pentacles brings an offer. To me, that's just for those of you where some illumination is being shed on something from the past, or a circumstance having to do with a lost opportunity or a straight up secret. This looks like, hey, I have a truth bomb here, shining light on that. For others of you, this looks like gaining control over that mental state. Gaining control over that again. Let's look at the Two of Needles really quick, and then we'll look at this Tower moment. Okay, I'm getting called to the tower. I want to look at the tower. This is like change that is, I feel like it's looming, but it might just be an unnecessary change. Right? I also want to look at this page of candles, wands, because that to me is like the reconnecting, the sun, that fire, and this is joy too, right? Reconnecting to that joy, that fire. Tell me about this tower moment. The tower, please. For some of you, your stability was affected, and that's what these memories or this ruminating has to do with, especially if it was like maybe you had a job offer or an opportunity or something and you turned it down and you found something out about that and now you can't stop thinking about it because you're like, crap, I really should have taken that opportunity. Something like that. For those of you in that boat, some of you are regretting that and your stability kind of took a hit there. To me, so we have a Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy. She's very focused on that pentacle, right? To me, that's kind of speaking of that, like, that just that focus, that mental focus that you or this person is kind of doing. Like, they're just kind of lost in it. Like, they're like lost in the gaze of the tower here. Just ruminating, thinking on it, right? The Wheel of Fortune, though, that's the tower. I like that this is coming out with this looming energy. It suggests that some measure of fortune is coming in here. And for some of you, yes, this is like the ruminating about circumstances that led to a loss in fortune or a loss of opportunity, which could have been very fortunate or played out very well for you. But I do like that this is coming out with this looming energy because this energy is present with this tower trying to come in here. Two of Wands, yeah. Here is a very held back position. For some of you, this is like looking like holding on to the past, but this is very physical with the Queen of Pentacles. Very tangible. So for a lot of you, this does have to do with like your physical stability, like I was saying. But the Two of Wands of two paths with that kind of excitable, fierce energy that's kind of trying to break through that excitable nature. It's like switching up the past, switching up the wands, kind of letting go a little bit here, shifting the focus, opening yourself up a little bit more to this, to walking in the way of the Queen of Wands, which looks like unbridled creativity, unbridled passion, speaking your mind, being authentic. I want to pull for this Page of Candles, could be news. Tell me about the Page of Wands, please. For Cancer. Yeah, I knew it. I was gonna say the sun, yay. Okay, for some of you, you're gonna work through a period of pain here with this illumination that's coming in, but it's kind of setting you free here. You or this person. This is looking to a new future. Remember how I was saying walking the way of the Queen of Wands, getting reconnected to even sexuality, inspiration, creativity, what have you, walking the way of it, right? This is feeling excited about things again, because the energy that's here is very kind of humdrum and there's not much freshness to it, like there's not too much to be excited about. With the sun, I'm kind of feeling too like that, like illuminated, like a reconnecting to joy in life, seeing optimism for positive outcomes. This is picking a new wand, walking that new path, and this is it meeting you. This is also could be something exciting coming in, but to me, I'm really seeing it as just that renewed energy, that renewed excitement. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. So we have strength here. We did just enter Leo season. That is major for Leo. Some of you could be cuspers with that energy, or have a Leo moon. That's kind of funny. The sun is Leo energy too. There's a lot of Leo here. This to me looks like reconciling, King of Cups, your court card, gaining mastery or control over those emotions, whether that's just regret. For a lot of you, it's looking like regret. For most of you, it's looking like regret. And some of you, it's just regret that you're not living your daily life the way that you want to. This is like taming that part of you, getting it down, like getting control over that. We have a page. Yeah, worry, moving past worry. Aha, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Six of Swords is moving to calmer waters. Stress, anxiety, burden, that heartbreak that we see under here, moving past that. Six of Swords is featuring heavily in this reading, and that's good. It's like breaking free from that stagnancy. There's yes, 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 yes. Moving. The energy is moving again. That's good. Ooh. And we have some collaborative efforts in love or just relationships or, feeling renewed. King of Wands. Nice. I like it a lot. But this looks like getting right with how you feel about those things that, just reconciling, moving past whatever this issue is for you. We do have a Page of Wands coming in with a 4. This to me looks like a lot of family. This is happy outcomes. This kind of feels like blip in the road energy. I don't want to minimize it, because for some of you this has been like a lifelong thing, or it's been like going on for a long time. This can be news though too, exciting news, especially for those that there is energy all wrapped up in this of either rejection or missing an opportunity. This is, with this Page of Candles, reconnect, getting it down, getting control over those emotions, getting the upper hand on those memories, figuring it out, moving to the 2, walking a new way, the way of the Wands. Page, I'm seeing that as both you guys regaining some sort of excitement here, but it's also meeting you, and that's what the 3 of Wands does. Like it meets you in that energy. What did I say, right? This looks like stability, harmony, particularly in relationships with those around you. And the Sun, this looks like happily home too. This could also be like for some of you, especially because we have the matriarch of the tarot coming out. For some of you, you're like struggling, and you are you're a mother or you're a partner or something, and you're kind of trying to work through some stuff personally, and you're trying to reconnect to yourself so you can come back to that in your day-to-day life. It looks differently for a lot of you. With that Wheel of Fortune coming in, moving the two of Wands, though, does represent a choice, right? 2 to the 3 to the 4 of Wands, with that spark of passion that's coming in with the Page of Candles. I don't want to say necessarily straight up so much like you have to do something. For some of you, yes, it's requiring action. It just looks like working through some stuff to me, though. Whether there is going to be like an intentional effort on your part to do that, you know, maybe turning away from some of those memories, or choosing to have optimism for the future, or maybe something exciting actually does come in and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go do that. Like, you feel called to it. This is progression though. That's good, because we start off with that really super stagnant energy, right? So it's good. It's moving right along. I like it. And the energy at the end with that really lovely sun energy is like happy, happy, happy outcomes, like worry not sort of vibes, right? So I wish you guys all the best, Cancers. I'm going to leave it at that. Until next time, take care.